Alright, boys and girls, so we got the old frame head bottom panel off. I still have to vacuum out all the crud that fell in there. They had repaired this Napoleon's hat once before. Right here, there's some welding wire stuck out. The other side looks okay, so I'm not really going to play with that. They had welded braces from here to there, trying to fix the little rot that was in the corners. Wish they would have just kind of like patched it a little better. I'd have probably went with it if it's patched. Structurally, it was all pretty good up in here. It just had rust building there. So anyways, we bought a new frame head bottom plate. What we did was we flipped it over. Of course, it's not going to fit perfectly good. You're going to have to make it fit. Go figure, right? This one's from Mossberg West, which it's some brand. It's not something they make, they buy it. But what we're going to do is I've already put this up here where I wanted it. I used a silver Sharpie because it's black. And I ran along the bottom edge from underneath. Alright. Along that flange it goes there. All the way around both sides. And we're going to plug weld this. So now I'm going to drill out all these little spots. I didn't measure a measurement, I just found something to use as a measurement and did it all the way around. So they're all pretty much the same. You know, they're probably about an inch apart, maybe 3/4. First I started using my brain fart spot weld cutter on it, and I figured that hole is actually a little too big, so I'm going to go back through with a drill bit and just drill them all up with a drill. And then I can put it on there, clamp it in where I need, and start spot welding them in. I don't know what I'm going to use. I'm going to use a MIG, I'm going to use my flux core machine because I can use it right out here, or if I'll bring this into the garage and do the TIG. I don't know. So I'll probably do the flux core because it's easy and simple. Anyways, we'll get back to it. Alright, so got all the little plug welds in. We're going to knock some of that down. Still got a little gap to finish right up there, but the welder decided it's up to its duty cycle. So, grind this all down, get the little spot welds nice, get some around there. Probably going to take like a die grinder around the edges there, and then we should almost be done with this. Alright, boys and girls, there it is. Just a few little more spots to touch up with like a Dremel to make it all pretty and smooth. But it's on there. Now we can actually move on to getting to the point to shorten the chassis. It means flipping it over and start laying everything out. Now that this is finished, took a little more work to get this thing off than I thought it would. Had to end up cutting it into pieces because getting a hammer and chisel right around here is kind of hard. So I just ended up cutting in sections after I drilled the spot welds out. That way I could get the chisel in there and pop all the spot welds out. But other than that, it's just labor. Nothing too rocket science. The good thing with the tunnel being all intact, there's no measuring it and stuff. Like if I had to do the frame head, we'd have to make sure everything's level, measure, blah, blah, blah. With the other side of the tunnel on here, it still has a lot of structural strength. So replacing just the pan is not a big deal. Anyways, boys and girls, get out there, get your projects done. I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow along as we build this Myers Makes. See y'all later.